Greetings, Saintsman. This is Mr. Granados. This is your first assignment that you guys have with me. Welcome to Geometry for the 2023-2024 school year. As you guys see, I have this video uploaded to Canvas, and there is also that I'm going to import this thing. It's been exported actually onto YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, as you guys can see, as well as a Twitch channel. So let's talk about some things specific to the course. First thing is your first assignment, which is going to be due on the first day. We will go over the syllabus briefly, but you guys can take a tour. My Canvas page is published. It was published yesterday. You guys can see a copy of the textbook that we're going to be utilizing. Make sure that you have a hard copy of this textbook. This is required for the class. You may not use an electronic copy. You guys will see that as you get into my class, you may have heard I have a little bit different of a format with completing the coursework for this. Within that, some things you may want to take a look at. I have a Twitch channel, which there's going to be some direct instruction in particular. I do all the practice quizzes and tests live streamed 1 to 2 nights prior to your assessments. So if you are not a Twitch user, you don't need to sign up for an account, but this is my channel. And you guys have a link to it for when I actually am live streaming. Let's go and discuss some things regarding the syllabus, all right? First of all, I'm a big email guy. I need you to make sure that when you guys email, it's at sahs.org. Do not email anything that says sahsonline.org. I had some issues at the end of the school year with some emails that were not being sent to me. I have here your dates and times for the class. You guys can see you can go ahead and look up the textbook. I still have people who ask me how to find it. Yeah, you can use the school has a preferred provider, a preferred vendor. The book is available on Amazon. I did purchase a couple of copies for myself. They are my personal copies that I have let students borrow before. But there are a few different versions of the book. It only changes by a handful of problems, and we can resolve that when we're in class. But there is an updated version. We want the 2015 version of the book. I have my office hours here. I'll discuss that in class. But the big thing is going to be being prepared for the first day of school. I know a lot of you guys are going to be curious about what school supplies you guys should be buying right now. So let's talk about this. First of all, you need to have number 2 pencils. I do not allow pencil sharpening during class, so make sure you have multiple pencils that are ready to go. A lot of people use mechanical pencils, that's fine, but you must have a pencil. You may not do your math work in pen. However, you will need to bring a red pen, which is for your correcting your work each day. So we will go over that in class, how that's done, but you need to make sure. I would buy a pack of these red pens. I'm going to show you guys how cheap some of these school supplies are. For example, we can go to, you can go to Target and Bic red pens. Yeah, Bic red pens, ballpoint pen. See, $1.29, 10 count, I think is what it just said on there, which is pretty wild in terms of pricing. Which actually, yeah, $1.29. So yeah, I'm not gonna try to bog you guys down with, I know the school has an expensive enough tuition, but I'm not gonna bog you down with too much more in terms of what you're going to need to buy for the course. Where did it go? Find it. There we go. You guys are going to need what's called a composition notebook. You can do one of 2 things. So you can do that, or you can use a 3-ring binder that has paper, just loose leaf paper in it. That's fine. Many prefer this because, and you're not going to tear out paper for me. You're going to do all of your notes and actually even your homework / classwork into this composition notebook. Do not bring a spiral bound notebook into my classroom. This is a detention. I have issued multiple detentions at Saints for utilizing a spiral notebook. All of your geometry stuff for the semester is going to go into it. I would purchase at least 2. You are going to fill them up. And it needs to be dedicated just to geometry. I will inspect this thing on a regular basis, almost every single day. So yeah, you're not going to want to pull out your biology notes for me. Again, these things are relatively inexpensive on Target. Yeah, look at that, 50 cents for one of these. You can get, if you're an Amazon guy, because you don't want to waste the gas driving to Target. Boom. I mean, there's lots of options here. There you go, $3.29, prime delivery, same day, right to your door. Right now, you can get this thing just a few hours from now. So That's maybe not a bad idea. You don't want to leave the house, but I think you can go run to Target and get all these things done. You need pencils, red pen, comp book. I do recommend that you need a calculator. You must have the very minimum, a scientific calculator, okay? I'm gonna give you a recommendation for one. I'm a big Texas Instruments guy. The TI-36 is an excellent calculator. Goodness gracious, these are expensive ones. Yeah, here we go, $9. That's what I thought it would be. Yeah, these are wonderful, gentlemen. This is the route you want to go. To the TI-30 series, the Texas Instruments TI-30X or TI, this is what you need to make sure your calculator has. You guys see over here, there is sine, cosine, and tangent. SIN, COSTAN, you need these 3 buttons, and that's going to be, and you're going to be golden. We're going to use those in the second semester. You don't need a graphing calculator. At the very least, our department has not coordinated yet. For somehow, I've been here for a long time, and we have not coordinated on a calculator. I still own the same TI-83, which I've had for 25 years. You guys are welcome to purchase. I would go with the TI-84 or above if you're going to get a graphing calculator. They are excellent, but here's the thing: you may not use your phone as a calculator. Calculators they're that. You need to make sure that you just have a calculator. You are going to need a protractor and a compass. More so, the big thing is you're going to need a compass every single day. We will actually start using compasses by the end of the second week. So, and I'm going to ask you to take it out in class, and if you don't have it, it's going to be a problem. So it's going to be one of those things where, again, you want to be prepared. I will be checking. It's not just like, oh, I'm going to kind of scan and, just kind of pick at doing some of the stuff. No. These things. So up to here on the list, it's going to be mandatory. You're going to want a calculator. You're going to need it. I don't know why I have to sell kids on how necessary a calculator is. But I'm going to do a supply check at the end of the first week for calculator, protractor, and compass. Okay, for these 3 items right here, they're on your supply list. Again, your textbook, you need a hard copy of the textbook, but you're also going to need, I'm not anti-technology, in fact, you're going to see the opposite. You're going to need a device for streaming and for scanning. So typically, you guys have smartphones. That's 99% of students. There's a handful of you who I really appreciate your parents and that they're keeping those things out of your hands. But if not, a tablet or a laptop, something that can take a picture, and then you're going to be able to scan that assignment. You're going to have to upload them for every single class when you come to see me. You're going to need to be able to get onto, if not a phone, anything that can access YouTube. That's where all of our lessons, all the direct instruction is put out there. So this is pretty much it for you guys. We'll talk the rest of these policies when you guys get to class on the first day. Big thing is, by the end of the first day, you are going to need to scan and submit this parent signature contract page, okay? Big deal here with this guy. You can actually, if you don't have a printer, that's cool with me. You can literally just handwrite this stuff out and then just have your parents sign it and you can upload that, okay? I'm fine with that. You can come to school and actually print this in the library as well. But if because I know not everybody has a printer, but again, you're gonna be required, every single student, 100% of students, in order to get going to the class, this counts as a homework assignment, is going to need to submit this the parent signature and contact page that your parents, you guys have reviewed these policies. You're gonna wanna go through them because there's always people who act surprised when we get to the end of the semester, especially when it comes down to various policies like test corrections or rounding. But that's it, gentlemen. Looking forward to seeing you on the first day, and good luck.